Nabeshin! Please tell me Japanese. すみません。
Sorry, my Japanese is that.
じゃあ日本語のグレッグと英語のナベシンの会談。いいですか？
So this is the conversation between Japanese Greg and American Nabeshin.
アフロはとても高いですかね。
Is Afro expensive?
アフロはいつも神様が少しずつ分けてくれるんで十分食べてるよ。あ、グレッグだ。いや、違う、俺はグレッグだ。グレッグだ。俺はグレッグだ。Yeah, I'm Greg.
Oh, I'm Greg.
Yeah, that's beam, yeah. What that beam, yeah. 今日はね、ちょっとね、タバコ吸ってて、燃えちゃったんだ、髪の毛が。ブワー。
Today I was smoking and I got my Afro burned.
いや、まだスモーキング。今日のナベシンなんか髪の毛なんでアフロピンクにしちゃったの？
Why do you have pink Afro today, Nabeshin?
The fans requested something different because, God changes my hair color. And today, bubble gum comes out. My slower.
どうしようか。本物のグレッグ。いや、ペアグレッグ。じゃあ、どうぞ。
What's he doing?
Picture, I'm taking a picture of me. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Alright.
じゃあ、グレッグと本物のグレッグと偽のナベシンの対談をちょっとお願いします。
Okay, so please listen to the conversation between real Greg and fake Nabeshin.
What's your favorite show that I've directed?
To watch or to be in, I would say to watch Excel Saga, but I really love working on Nabeshin. One of my favorites.
Anyone out there have a question for it?
Yes.
What are you smoking, and can I have some of it?
Actually, I used to smoke a lot of things, and then I had a heart attack at a convention, so I don't smoke anything anymore. My only vice is something bubbly. And I don't smoke anything. I'm just super hyper, and I'm usually wired on a lot of coffee.
All of my interestingness comes from this afro.
From the afro.
I don't need to
Magic
smoke
of the
anything.
afro.
It's just from the afro.
Can I smoke some of your bubble gum?
Bubble gum.
There's none right now. Come back later.
Okay.
I think there may be a magical girdle
Wait.
coming out of my hair later.
Yeah.
A question for Nabeshin?
Hi.
Yeah. Is your hair like a magical tree that like grows around and stuff?
Hi.
Every day I wake up, it's this big. I have to keep trimming it every day because it just keeps growing. And every time it grows that big, as I trim it, more stuff comes out. And I don't know what's going to be there. Like yesterday, there were these suckers. They were just everywhere. This bat came out of my hair like 3 days ago.
嘘つき。
That's a lie.
Any other questions?
That's a very good question. My schedule was written improperly, and it said I had a break between my first panel and my autograph, or it didn't have autographs, so we had to sign autographs, and I take medicine, that means I have to eat. So I had to go get food and come back. So it was either turn down a whole line of people that were waiting for my autograph, or be a little bit late for this panel, so I was a little bit late. But I'm still here. I know, and now I got my own drawing.
Eat this thing.
Great.
And I don't have to wait and stop to eat because, you know, I just get a whole pizza out of my I don't have to worry about that, so Greg doesn't have that.
I have no magic afro, there's nothing.
You can do it afro.
Yeah, I can make it big. Yeah, if I don't, my stomach, I will start making sounds. Making sounds. It's like a trumpet.
Never a trombone.
Never a trombone, always a trumpet.
Other question?
I got one. Can I get a picture of you shrugging?
Anyway.
What's the favorite thing you're in right now?
I can't talk about the favorite thing I'm in right now because it's not been announced.
Favorite thing that you can?
And talk about is probably Dead Man Wonderland. I'm really, really into that. I actually snuck up to my room and saw a little bit of it last night. Although they've officially washed our mouth out with soap on Cartoon Network, we originally had no alternate lines recorded, and I guess they got enough complaints about the beeps that now we've had to go back and re-record all the lines. So have no fear that DVDs will be as dirty as you can imagine. But the broadcast version is definitely clean.
Why were they making things about the censorship? I mean, they intentionally made it censored for the network itself.
Well, because the thing was, normally when you record a show that has objectionable content, you do alt lines. It's part of the process. You're like, anything that has a lot of language, words like SOB turn into, you know, what are you kidding me, or stuff like that. We have like a set number of curses with their alternate counterparts, and we just do those. Well, with Dead Man Wonderland, there was no chance of that ever being on TV. It's the bloodiest thing out right now. So we thought there was no possible way it would ever end up on television. So when we first started doing the lines, we're like, are we going to do alts? And we're like, nah, why bother? Well, then it ended up on television, and the way they were bleeping it didn't leave a lot to the imagination. So I call it South Park bleeping it. They South Park bleeped it, and so we had to go back and re-record. So from episode 6 on, they're all alt lines, but the DVDs will be uncut.
I mean, like